Hi, today I have some nopes for you. I have some nopes. Is it no or nope that's on my bucket? I have like a bucket that I put all my nopes in. No, nope. It's labeled no, nope. All my nopes. Not a ton, but important updates, I think, on a bunch of products. So we're just gonna jump into it. The first one that I want to share is one that I wish was not in here. So the Living Proof Dry Shampoo was my favorite dry shampoo for so long. But I have purchased this, I think a total of 3 times recently, like in the past 6 months, that have just been duds, complete duds. And it's like so disappointing because I'm pretty sure this is like the largest size you can get. And I specifically got it because it was the biggest one. But so many of them, they just are duds. Like literally I open it and this happens. And then, you know, you try to like poke, like, oh, is there a clog? You poke, whatever. But it's like, it's never been used before. Try to run it under some warm water, the nozzle. Nope, nothing worked, nothing at all. This is a full dry shampoo. Can't use it. Completely unusable. That's my first nope. I switched to Amika because that was just happening way too often and I was over it. And you know what? I think I like Amika better. Just a little bit. It smells better and everything. So that's my first nope. And I know that a lot of you have been having that same struggle with Living Proof. It's really disappointing. Hopefully it's just a manufacturing error and like we're through all of those and maybe someday I'll start using it again. But until I can be sure that I will not be receiving a dud, I am not buying it anymore. This is crazy. Next up is a product that I have spoken highly about in the past, as far as I can remember. I actually really liked this mist. This is the Caudalie Grape Water. So it says it soothes, moisturizes, it's got antioxidants, and it's great for sensitive skin. I actually really liked the formula. I did. It's not a bad formula, and this will work for some of you. The reason that it is a nope for me is I got bleach hair. I don't know if you noticed. It's pretty blonde, all right? Can you see the nozzle? Do you see that coppery color forming around the nozzle and down here? Do you see that? You see that? I used almost this whole thing. There's still a little bit in here, but I had to stop using it because I noticed that when I would mist it on my face, the perimeter of my hairline was turning orange. At first I thought, how is my hair like getting brassy so quickly? I don't understand. Like I haven't washed it. I'm not doing like, what is this? I thought maybe it was from washing my face. Like I was going too close to my hairline. And then I realized that it was this. And there's just no way for me to use it without that happening. Even when I would wear like headbands, somehow it would get underneath it. So I have had to say farewell to the Caudalie Grape Water. I do really like it. If you have, you know, warmer colored, deeper hair, then you're probably fine. But I can't use it anymore and I'm actually really depressed. But I have been using the Byoma Balancing Mist and I do really like that and I actually just repurchased it. If you saw any of my empties videos recently, I'm back on that and it is fantastic. So, you know, I feel like they do similar things, or at least the feel that it gives my skin is very similar. So I'm not shedding too many tears for this. But it is a little bit disappointing that it was so orange. Very weird. Oh, next up, this is so disappointing because there's basically like a full bottle here. I used to love Pureology. I still use their matte hair mask and conditioner. This is the Pureology Instant Levitation Mist. Now, it specifically says it's a volume mist for color treated hair, which like, hello, bleached. I have very, very fine hair. You can probably tell. I just washed it last night and so it's very like limp. I also just got my hair cut recently and I'm still learning how to style it. So I don't like exactly know what I'm doing yet. I am someone who needs volume in their hair, okay? Clearly. And I am someone who needs volume. So I purchased this because I trust Pureology. This is so sticky. No matter what you do, it's so sticky. It's just sticky. I would miss the tiniest amount in my hair, the tiniest little amount. And it just weighed my hair. It literally made it feel like I was spraying glue into my roots. It was horrible. It would volumize a little bit, but then everything would just feel sticky. And it also was like not great for styling my hair, because when I would go to like, you know, round brush or blow dry or whatever the hell, I felt like the hair was getting stuck because it was so sticky that it ended up causing more damage on my ends. All around, it's just an absolute no for me. Like, this is just an all around absolute no. I've been using the Olaplex volume mist, and while I wish it would do a little bit more, I would much rather use that than this, because it is just like, I don't know how you're supposed to use this, because I can't imagine this being good for thicker hair, and I have very fine hair. It was just too much for me. I don't know. If you've used this and you like it, please let me know why, because maybe I just got a dud or something, but I can't get over how sticky it was. Such a waste. Next up, you guys know that I have loved Beauty of Joseon, the Sun Relief sunscreen. That and Haruharu Black Rice sunscreen are my faves. Somebody recommended this one, which is, once again, Beauty of Joseon. It's the Ginseng Moist Sun Serum, SPF 50. And I was really skeptical. And rightly so. It is more of a serum, which could be great for you. It looks like that. And then it really does kind of just like melt into the skin, like a hydrating serum. Whereas the Sun Relief is a little bit more of like a cream, a little bit more of a cream. Has a funky smell. Someone in my comments recommended this and I was like, you know what? I like Beauty of Joseon. I'm going to give it a shot. It stung my eyes so badly. And I was really excited because it is such a nice, like, hydrating formula. And I thought, oh, this could be so nice, especially for winter when my skin is a little bit drier. But no, I couldn't. The second it got near my eyes, it stung like crazy. So if you're someone who's really, really, really sensitive to sunscreens and you've been curious, I would not recommend it. It is extremely hydrating. Like, it gives, look at that shine. Like, it really gives a shine. I would recommend the Sun Relief sunscreen over this any day. It still gives your skin a nice hydrated look. It's not quite as dewy as this. And then if you're someone who is a little bit more on the oily side, the Haruharu Black Rice sunscreen, amazing. My new favorite sunscreen, I use it all the time, doesn't sting my eyes at all. I could stick it in my eyes and it won't sting. It's great. It's unbeatable. But yeah, this was just a fail, and I have a full bottle. You know. Back to hair. The Ouai leave-in conditioner. When I tell you I am trying so hard to like Ouai products, I've used a bunch of them. And I have mentioned this in the past, and I know that a lot of you feel similarly. For whatever reason, the Ouai hair products leave this like waxy, nasty film in your hair. And this is no different. This leave-in conditioner I bought as, I know it's a mini. I bought it to bring with me when I went on my trip to London because it was a mini one. And also, the products smell so good. I love the way they all smell. But this did nothing to condition my hair. I don't even know how it can be called a leave-in conditioner. I mean, nothing to condition my hair. If anything, my hair got drier and drier. That trip to London, my hair was so damaged because I had to style it constantly. My hair, I didn't have any of my my typical products because I bought a bunch of minis to take with me, and I was really trusting that this would work. And it did nothing to heat protect. It did nothing to condition. My hair was so much drier after using this. It was almost healthier when I didn't use it, and I just blow dried my hair without it completely. Like, I don't understand, but it was such a massive failure. So I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I think I have to stop trying with Ouai products, even though they smell so good and I want to like them, because this was just like so disappointing, so incredibly disappointing. As an alternative, I have been using the one from Nexus, which I really, really like. And I do find that it's like lightweight enough. It has a really nice scent. And it does help to condition and protect my hair from heat. So that's really nice. But yeah, I hate this thing. I hate it. I was like, am I doing it wrong? It says mist lightly throughout damp hair prior to brushing and or heat styling, blah, blah, blah. For added conditioning, thermal protection, and control. No, dude, not even close. You didn't do none of that. Like, not even close. So disappointing. At least I didn't buy a full size. Next up, random Jane Iredale. Sometimes I get PR from Jane Iredale. I hope I'm saying it right. This is the Lash Fixation Length and Definition Tubing Mascara. I just really didn't like it, just like straight up. To be honest, I typically like wands like this. Like I actually do like wands like this. The formula is really, really wet, really inky. It's kind of a gray color, which I don't like. I would rather a mascara go slightly more on like the brown side than the gray side. So I just don't really appreciate, like I either want it to be like super black or I want it to be like a little bit brown, you know? I don't know why I always smell it. And it just weighed my lashes down. I mean, you guys know, if you're not new to my channel, I have very, very straight lashes. They have a difficult time holding curl. I'm obviously wearing falsies today. And any mascara that is just like really, really wet, that doesn't set nicely, it's just gonna, like it's gonna take my lashes down. Like it's just gonna point them down to the ground. And that's exactly what this did. So not a fan, personally, wouldn't recommend. Also, I feel like it should say gray black on it. It says black. I feel like that's misleading. Sunscreen in the other direction. This is the Caudalie sunscreen, Vino Sun Protect SPF 50. I was very excited about this because it's a mineral sunscreen that's SPF 50. And I also liked the tint. So if I just show you over here. Ooh, look at that tint. You know, like usually tints are so like orange or pink. And this is like this nice neutral, and it's just a tint. It's not like a colored sunscreen. It's literally just a tint to make sure that it's not like looking super white. And I thought, oh, the tint actually like works so nicely with my skin tone. However, this stuff dried out my skin like you would not believe. Oh my God. My skin was like begging for water. It was like, please some hydration when I wore this. And like pretty much every other mineral sunscreen, it just ends up pilling when I put stuff on top of it. So I just can't wear makeup underneath it, on top of it, which is such a shame because I got so excited when I swatched. I was like, oh my God, a mineral sunscreen that's like the perfect tint. How amazing. It just does not work for me. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I use mineral sunscreens on my hands as like moisturizer, fine. As soon as I put it on my face, pills.
Why?
Don't know why.
Why?
Don't know why.
Oh.
Spent this not a cheap sunscreen. Bought it myself. Can't use it. So disappointing. Oh. Next up is Wonderskin. There are products from Wonderskin that I actually really like. I actually sometimes use their like brow tint things. And then they have lip liners, lip tint things that are also pretty nice, like nice colors and stuff. This is the Lip Rehab Therapy Oil. Now this is just like me complaining to everyone who has ever made one of these kind of products. I don't want a lip product to tint my lips hot pink, okay? Do you see that on the end of the applicator? It's one of those ones that's supposed to work with like the pH of your skin and to create your perfect color, but all it does is make your lips hot pink. I hate that. I'm so sick of those kinds of things. Because like when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, it's clear and nice. This will be like a nice lip gloss. No, dude, I don't want my lips to look hot pink. Because sometimes I want to use this when I'm not wearing any makeup. And if I'm not wearing any makeup, I look crazy with just this hot pink lip going on. You know what I mean? The only one who has done it well recently, I think, was Givenchy, who came out with one of those, it was a lipstick and it was like the pH balance and it was so soft. They toned it down. It was really, really soft. And it wasn't like super hot pink. So it would just give your lips this like natural flush. And it looked really, really nice. I just didn't really like the formula in general. But can we just like go towards that a little bit more? Like a little bit more natural. Maybe not a hot pink. Not a fan. Not a fan. Kind of disappointing. Next up is from Buxom. This is just simply, I received this in PR and these could not be the worst, like there couldn't be worse colors for my skin tone out there. So this is not to say that the formulas are bad or anything. I think I've used Buxom shadows in the past and I liked them. Yeah, they're soft enough, decent. But in terms of my coloring, and I know a lot of people who follow my channel are pale, warm olive, or at least have some kind of like a warm olive undertone. This is just could not be worse. Like this color right here, that color, like, oh, just if we're talking color analysis, I mean, wash me out more. Is there anything that could possibly wash me out more? No. Ooh, so bad. So that was it. Didn't try it. Terrible colors. Just wanted to talk about the colors. I'm so sick of seeing these kinds of colors. And if you love these kinds of colors, more power to you. You've got so many palette options out there. I'm just so sick of seeing them. The shimmer seems nice though. Okay, finally is another rant. I want to talk about skin tints. I have 2 from Typology and I have 2 from Summer Fridays, and I don't like either of them for the same reason. My biggest problem with skin tints for a very long time has been that for whatever reason, makeup companies think we'll make a pink tint, we'll make an orange tint, we'll make a red tint, we'll make a brown tint. And because it's a tint, it'll just work. It doesn't need to be close to your skin tone. It'll just work. That really bothers me. Okay, so the first 2 that I have are from Typology. We have T10 and T11. I'm gonna give you swatches of them. Yeah, what is that? Like, what is that? So this is Typology, this is T10, and this is T11. Now, you know what I mean? This could be really nice for someone who is more of a medium, light to medium skin tone, you know? Seems to have like an okay tone. But honestly, both of them look really orange. Like they just look so orange. And I don't get it. Why would we want to tint our skin orange? I don't get it. Now Summer Fridays, what colors are these? Sent me shade 1 and shade 2. It's such a similar thing. Now I know that we're getting more olive. Oh my God, they're like so close to the same colors. I know that we're getting more olive foundations and complexion products, which is really fantastic because we've made so much noise about it. But girl, this is 1 and this is 2. How? Like, how is that supposed to be a tint for pale skin? Because that's 1. It's 1. How am I supposed, what am I supposed to do with that color? I don't get it. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. And for whatever reason, brands think that, oh, we're putting out a skin tint so it'll cover more bases. But you're still just tinting my skin the wrong color. You know? Like if you can get to at least like a closer undertone, then yeah, maybe I could go like a shade darker and use like a slightly lighter concealer or whatever. To be fair, the Summer Fridays one is way closer to my skin tone than this one, but still, I just don't understand why we want to tint our skin the wrong undertone or the wrong color. I don't know how that's faster. I don't know how that's better. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. And I do like some skin tints. I do. In fact, I have 2 right here that I really like. The Lisa Eldridge one and the Sephora one. And when I mix these 2 together, gorgeous formula, fabulous color. I've been wearing that a lot recently. I have T3 from Lisa Eldridge. And then, what is this? Hello? Oh, 120Y Fair from Sephora. Now, the one from Lisa Eldridge is a little bit on the neutral side, and this one's a little bit on the yellow side, which is perfect for my skin tone when I mix them. But both of these are closer to my skin tone than any of these. You know? I just can't. I can't with skin tints. Okay. That's it for my nopes. Pretty small list. I feel like for the most part, there's things that I like, you know, or I can make them work for certain things. Or if I don't like them, I don't know. It's not like I hate them so much that they need to be spoken about. But those products did stand out to me. And I wanted to make sure that I shared just in case you've been curious about any of those products. Or maybe you've tried those products and you're like, am I crazy? I can't get this to work. That's how I feel about them. If you love any of those products and you think I'm way off, then please let me know why you like them. Please. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful in some way. Please let me know if you want to see more videos like this. And I will see you in the next one.